Roll the video.
So I'm looking at you.
Yep, unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have a pretty girl for you today, man. Too bad I don't have Angie for you, Angie Lewis.
Well, me and Dominic, we married, so we can't do nothing.
Okay. We are recording. You can go ahead.
James Thomas, Morning Blend St. Louis, and I'm here with the founder of Father Support Center, Halbert Sullivan. How are you this morning?
Good morning, James.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. How did you come up with the idea, and how did you get started with this?
Oh my goodness, James. I don't know if we've ever had a conversation about it, but it was not my idea, James. Okay. It was the idea of two other ladies who had an interest in pregnancy prevention, which led to their focusing on responsible fatherhood. Where we look at pregnancy prevention, you might attack one area, but when you look at responsible fatherhood, you will make an impact in a variety of areas. Areas such as criminal behavior, areas such as psychological and emotional change, areas such as kids being involved in juvenile, kids being involved in drugs, young people going to prison, young people committing suicide, young people doing becoming homeless and runaway, as well as teen pregnancy. So when you pull together something that's going to address the value in responsible fatherhood, then you make an impact across the realm, particularly when we talk about things that cause families, communities to be in an impoverished state. I got started. It was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears getting started, James. It was a very humble beginning. We started off, we didn't have any money. We didn't have a 501c3. We didn't have program components, and so that's where I came into play. We put together the 501c3, put together all the program components. And so we started out very, very fortunately with a small grant. It was sort of dual from the United Way. Very supportive is the United Way of new ideas and innovative approaches. And we also got another small grant from the Rob Lee Foundation. The Rob Lee Foundation is a family-owned foundation, and Rob Lee, they're very interested and concerned about the St. Louis community. So they respected the innovative approach. When we look at our children, we look at the list that I just gave you, if we're going to make an impact with our children, in my opinion, there must be some type of impact with the parenting. Children model their parents. Children want to please their parents. And if there's negative behaviors occurring in the home, well, that child is going to model that behaviors. Not to mention, we also want our dads to be financially supportive. 96, 97% of the guys that we work with, they are non-resident, non-custodial fathers, typically known as deadbeat dads. And that term deadbeat is an ugly term because many of our fathers are not deadbeat, they are just dead broke. They cannot afford the so-called child support as well as provide a life for themselves at the same time. And I by no means intend to imply that they should not be financially supported. We help them to get financially supported. We help them with employment placement activities that include training, but we also place them on employment. And we work with them and child support so that they can get an equitable child support order, which leaves them enough funds in order to be able to provide some type of living for themselves. It is my own theory that you must pay that child support. You gotta go pick grapes for a living. You gotta pay that child support. The children are not asked to come here. So therefore you need to be financially responsible for your children. I hope that helped out a little bit with the question.
Yeah, you are doing a great job. How much support do you get from the universities, Washington University and St. Louis U?
Depends on how you define the term support. How are you defining that term?
Whether it's monetarily, whether it's classes, whether it's students coming over and helping out and supporting.
Well, when we talk about monetary support coming from the universities, we get none. And it's not to say that they are not supportive or wanting to be supportive, it's just that the situations have not occurred where that could happen. When we talk about the university supporting us with students, yes, we do. We do get practicum students from WashU, from SLU, from UMSL, as well as from Lindenwood. So they are very supportive in that area. When we talk about the other necessary supports, we are very blessed here in St. Louis to have major universities all within a 5 or 10 mile radius. To be afforded the latest evidence-based practices is what we get out of our universities that supports our work. That keeps us on the cutting edge to have right at your hand an opportunity to talk with some of the best professors in the nation in the area of family development, in the area of developing programmatic schemes. Mm-hmm. That's what we get from our universities. Now with WashU, we're currently involved in a research project. Okay, their evaluation center at WashU, they partnered with us in our fatherhood work to produce a research project. We want